Just got back from meeting a lady and I sold her 2 more bottles of my all-natural plant-based tick and mosquito repellent spray. She's been buying it and it's her 3rd year in a row. She absolutely loves it. Listen, I have been making my tick and mosquito repellent spray since 2017. Little backstory, I first made it as a cream with coconut oil, and I would put coconut oil in a little jar and add essential oils, 3 essential oils at the time, because the citronella was added recently, like a couple years ago, to make it a mosquito repellent spray as well. But originally it was 3 essential oils and coconut oil, because my kids were young at the time. They were like 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. They're 11 and almost 13, and that was 7 years ago. So do the math. And we live in, oh, you can't see because I'm doing the green screen. Anyway, we live in the beautiful Pocono Mountains. There's trees everywhere. There are deer everywhere. And I live in a gated community, so they're preserved, they're protected, they're not hunted. Doesn't matter though, because black-legged deer ticks are everywhere. Everywhere. I have a friend in New Jersey who got Lyme disease years ago, and she doesn't even know how because she's never in the woods. And I told her, deer tick live in grass as well. It's not just in the woods, but the ticks travel. They can be living in the grass. Then they jump on dogs. They can give dogs Lyme disease. They can infest the dog, and then you have a dog, and then you touch a dog, and then now you got deer ticks on you from your dog. My husband has a friend, lives in Manhattan, New York, got Lyme disease like 10 years ago. Doesn't know how. She's like, I never go to the mountains. How did I get Lyme disease? Anywhere where there's grass. Deer tick live on deer, but they can also feed on other animals. They live amongst the leaves. They don't die in the winter. And then come February, and they're out and about, and they're like, come on. And then come spring and summer, and you're being attacked by deer ticks. God forbid you get bit by one and you get Lyme disease or anaplasmosis or all these other issues that you can get if you get bit by a deer tick. There's like 7 or 8 different strains of the disease that you can catch from a deer tick. It's not good. It's scary. But I refuse to live in a bubble. I refuse to let my kids live in a bubble. They are outside playing baseball, tennis, soccer, football. We are out and about every single day, and there's deer ticks all around us. And I am spraying us with my deer tick and mosquito repellent spray. So it's also a mosquito repellent spray too. A few years ago, I started adding citronella essential oil to keep the mosquitoes away. But let's backtrack to the beginning when I first made it in 2017. It was with coconut oil and essential oils. And I used to slather it on me and my kids. But, you know, try getting slimy stuff on your kids. They don't stay still. But I told them, I said, if you want to play in the stream or in the backyard or in the woods, you need your bug spray. And I would slather it on. And then they'd get a towel and wipe it off. So it never stayed on that long. But at least it was long enough for a while where they never got bit by a tick. I researched better ways to make my recipe, and I came up with a spray formula. And that's what I've been using for years. We're in 2024. Customers keep coming back and love buying it. New customers, old customers, they spray it on themselves. They spray it on their kids. They spray it on their dog. It's amazing. And I have a cat, but I don't spray it on the cat. I specifically say on my label, don't spray it on cats because of the eucalyptus essential oil. You can't spray it on cats. My cat knows when I'm making my spray. He's like, ooh, it's that weird thing. And he leaves. And he's 8 years old. He's not around when I'm making my spray. I tell him to leave. I have the windows open. Doesn't bother him. I store my bottles away from him. He's totally fine. And you know who else is fine? My family and my customers, because no one has gotten bit by a deer tick or mosquito since using my tick and mosquito repellent spray. So please check it out. Trust me, I've sold it to numerous states in America. One lady took it to Costa Rica on a trip, and she's like, it was amazing. They didn't bite me. One lady took it to England on a trip. She's like, mosquitoes let me alone, and they always bite me. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, California. I've sold it to Texas. I sold it to New Jersey. I've sold it to several states in the country. It's just amazing. Again, deer, ticks, and mosquitoes are not just in one area. They don't just live in the Pocono Mountains. They're everywhere. So everyone needs to grab my all-natural, plant-based. There's no DEET. It's distilled water witch hazel, and 4 essential oils. And I'm not giving you my secret recipe. That's my baby that I formulated. So check out my website because it makes me super happy and so proud and so excited every time I hear an amazing, happy review. Plant2palmcreations.com. It's from the plant to your palm, and it's my creation. Check out my Facebook, my TikTok, my Instagram, my website, plant2palmcreations.com. And I have lots of videos on my cleaning channel, Crunchy Cleaning by Kathy, on YouTube, showing you how to use the spray, how to use my mermaid spray for hair growth, my anxiety roller to help with anxiety, my headache roller, my lice remover spray. Yeah, I make a bunch of stuff. But my tick and mosquito repellent spray, my #1, get it. Trust me, you're going to love it. I ship anywhere in America. And if you're local and you refill your bottle, you'll get $1 off. Check them out. Trust me, you're going to love my tick and mosquito repellent spray. Maybe I'll be on Shark Tank. You're going to need this. Deer ticks, mosquitoes, I don't want you getting Lyme disease or getting bit. Get my plant-based tick and mosquito repellent spray right there. Plant2palmcreations.com. Right there. On my Facebook page, Plant to Palm Creations, my TikTok, Plant to Palm Creations, my Instagram, Plant to Palm Creations, my website.
I just realized I first started making it in the spring of 2015 and then started selling it in 2017.